Hey what's guys, Pro here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're back on Clash Royale. We're going to be taking a look at this deck right here. I believe I might have made a video on it in the past, but I really just enjoy using it at the moment, and it did really well in the 20 wins challenge too. So I thought I'd just cover it again and see if we can pick up some wins using it on Path of Legend. Here we go guys, game number one. Let's see what we are facing. I've got an okay start in hand at least, so there is that. We do see goblins, spear goblins at the start of the game. I'll just go regular goblins on top of them, and that should pretty much take them out right there. He actually... Oh, I know what he's using. Are you kidding me? Okay, so he's probably more than likely using a mortar skeleton barrel deck. I know you probably think... Okay, is he? I'm not really too sure, actually. We shall see. Time will tell. Time will tell. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that. Mega Knight... Okay, so it's Skelly Barrel Mega Knight. A traditional annoying deck, but... Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to arrows right here just to make sure we hopefully don't lose the tower. We see the miner, at least the goblins are running back to the miner to take him out. And there we go. So, interesting start to the game so far. Nothing really spectacular has happened, but at least we weren't... Well, at least we didn't take much damage compared to what I could have potentially took. So, we'll get the Little Prince down right here. I do need to try and get to evolved archers. We will snowball on the right hand side, and then that'll take care of the Skelly Barrel. Perfect. And now we still take 1,000,000 damage from it though, because that's how that card works. We'll go with a Prediction Guardian because I expect a Mega Knight. Yep, it is, but unluckily, yeah, okay, whatever. So that's unfortunate. Fortunately for him, the Mega Knight manages to take the... Okay, I might actually lose. Very strange play, I know, but try and get the bats eliminated. Sort of. I'm going to see if I can get the miner to the King Tower. Hey, perfect. So we get a King Tower activation. I'll take it. Not always the easiest to do with Snowball, because ultimately it depends on what the opponent... Whether the opponent... I can't even talk. You know, it's already a good video. But anyway... Pretty much, I just need to win, okay? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That's the norm in these videos. That's pretty much what happens all of the time. And now we're just going to get the graveyard push going. We're going to go with a... Actually, if the Mega Knight goes... I'm going to go with this. I know it's a really risky play, but it should hopefully work, and you'll see why. Because, oh, prediction on the... Oh, what a prediction. I will take that. So, good stuff right there. We will go ahead and get the arrows onto the Skelly Barrel. And now we're taking down the E-Dragon. Well, the Inferno Dragon. Not the E-Dragon. That's a different card altogether. And now we will snowball right here just to make sure these bats get taken out. Try and get the bowler down. And, of course, it doesn't deploy in time. So that's that. Nice. Good start. The bowler doesn't go down, unfortunately. We do actually see the E-Dragon... Why do I keep calling it the E-Dragon? The Inferno Dragon. And now we're going to pretty much just respawn the giant as soon as we hit 10. We're going to spawn him in the center of the base. We see the Skelly Barrel. I'm going to go ahead and get the arrows whilst I can. And that should take care of everything right there. We'll get the Little Prince down for the Skelly Barrel. And that should do well as well. That made no sense. Great commentary, 10 out of 10. And now what we'll do is we'll get the miner down right here. Sorry, the goblins down for the miner. We do see the Skelly Barrel. We have Snowball in hand, so I'm not really too concerned. Get that out. And now we can simply save up for one more graveyard push. We'll get the archers down just to block any damage, or at least the majority of it. We'll get the push going. We'll go graveyard. I'm actually going to go giant on defense because I just don't trust the Mega Knight with those bats there. If the bats weren't there, I'm sure we would have been fine. But just with the bats being there, I'd rather make sure we defend than actually lose the game over some stupid play. So we'll go bowler right here for the troops. That should be fine. The Skelly Barrel won't really do too much. There's far too many troops down and towers down shooting it. So that is absolutely perfect. Go ahead, get the giant down, get the prediction arrows in for the goblin gang, for the bats, for whatever else, and there we go. That's pretty much going to be the game. Perfect. So we win. I'm happy. That's the main thing. Interesting commentary, but we get the win. Nice, 150 gems from a giant mastery. Here we go, guys. Game number 2. I wish the masteries were still giving lots of gems like they were in the past. That would be quite nice, because if they were... Are we facing the same deck? Surely not. Or it might be that mortar deck I was just talking about. Yep, here we go. This is exactly what I was just talking about a second ago. And now we're actually facing it. So he's got Goblin Gang. He will have Little Prince. He will have Skelly Barrel. So it's a rather interesting deck because he's got so many different options available. We'll just go in with this. And then I'm going to use the Guardian. Oh, we predicted something right there. I'm not really too sure what it was. But it works, I guess. So we got a prediction off. I don't even know what it was. It might have been a Goblin Gang or something. I'm not really too sure. But that is tower number 1 almost. The Guardian should hopefully take it down. And the Knight just managed to take the Guardian out just in time. So we'll get the bowler down right here for the Knight. Tower is pretty much gone on the left. I'm not really sure why he's using the mortar like that. He needs to try and take my towers down instead of trying to defend, because I can just win with spells. So we see the Little Prince, although it is only level 12. I'm not really too concerned about it because it seems quite a low level. Actually, this could be quite bad. We'll go High Giant for this. The Archer and the Tower should do relatively well against the Skelly Barrel. And then we can just get Goblins down onto the Little Prince once the Little Prince does, of course, cross the bridge. Actually, I'm going to Snowball. Or Snowball. Change of plan. Snowball right there. Takes everything out. My Little Prince should hopefully take the opponents out as well. Perfect. They trade. And this one is looking really, really good. So I'm going to keep Bowler in hand for the Mortar. We do have evolved archers on standby. One Goblin does actually avoid the log, but it's not really going to do too much because it's pretty much... Yes, the tower's already... I don't even know. So... Let's see. I'll go archers right here. He's probably going to try and get a Guardian down. At least that's what I'd imagine he would be doing. So we will take a lot of damage, but I'm just going to go all in on the right. Strange play, I'm sure, but again, I can hopefully make it work. We'll get the arrows down right there. We managed to actually arrow the Goblin from the evolved mortar as well. Evolved archer on the left takes the tower down. Tower number 1 for us. Looking really good. We'll get the bowler down on the right hand side for all of these troops. The Knight will get taken care of. We'll go Little Prince relatively high up. And then we'll just get a Giant down on top of the mortar itself. So that works for me. Sadly, his Little Prince is alive on 1 health. He just actually spawned a Guardian. Maybe he was going for a prediction or something. I'm not really too sure. But again, it's not really going to work too well for him because I didn't deploy anything. So we'll get the bowler down right here. We've already got a bowler down on the right hand side anyway. We'll try and get the prediction arrows off and the game is over. So there we go. Game number 2 was successful. Slightly better this time. It wasn't as quite long-winded as the last game, but again, a win is a win. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go, guys. Game number 3. Interesting badges on this opponent's profile. He had the Wizard and he had the Mini Packer, so we'll see what we're facing. Luckily, I have the bowler, at least in my starting hand for this battle ram, so that should take care of that. Not really too concerned. We actually see the Inferno Dragon. What I'm going to do is, if it starts to heat up, which it will, I'm just going to snowball it. I know it's a bit overkill, but I think we might be able to potentially take the tower out right now. We will hover arrows. Okay, maybe not. So the Mega Knight will bail him out. Hopefully it actually goes for the Giant, which it does in this case, which is perfect for myself. I'm going to get the Guardian down right now, and that should perfectly take care of the Mega Knight. Interesting Mega Knight. Luckily for him, it manages to land on the Little Prince. And now we just need to make sure we pretty much just don't lose the tower. So I'm going to go low archers. He's going to Guardian. That was inevitable. Then we'll just get Goblins down right here. He actually misses the Goblins with the arrows, and they should take care of the Guardian as well. So good stuff so far. Looking really, really good. I'm going to probably just arrow the tower just to keep the cycle going. Because, oh, I could have hit the cage. Anyway, so we'll arrow the tower. Looking good to me so far. What we can do is get the Little Prince down for the Goblin cage when it inevitably breaks. And then we'll see what else he really has got. He's got the Battle Ram yet again. I'm just going to go bowler on the right-hand side for the Battle Ram. And then we shouldn't really take any damage. I actually think with this one, he might get just a regular connection to the tower because the bowler was so far back, which was my own fault. I should have realized that, but again, it's what it is. We'll go ahead, get archers down right here. I actually leaked some elixir right there. And he's got E-Dragon. Interesting. So we'll go Giant, we'll go Graveyard. He did waste an E-Dragon, so I'm not really too sure about that one. He got some arrows value as well, which again is okay for him, I guess, but nothing really spectacular. The Little Prince seems to be a troll, unfortunately, and we can actually go ahead and get the Evo archers down. They will drop the dragon. Perfect. Then they're going to go Mega Knight, and now we just need to keep the Mega Knight away. I'm going to arrows before the Guardian spawns, hopefully. Perfect. We'll snowball the Inferno Dragon back as well. And that's just really giving me time for the Giant to get to the tower and the Giant to attack the tower and take it out. So we'll go Little Prince right here for this E-Dragon, just to make sure it gets taken out. We'll go over here with the Goblins. And now we just need to prevent the battle ram, which we managed to do right there. I'll go ahead and arrows. That should be fine. We'll snowball as well. And now... oh, this is bad. So the Guardian's on the tower. Not ideal. I don't think he'll take it out. But we're going to take a significant amount of damage right here for no reason, it seems. So I just need one more good push, really. So we'll cycle archers. We need to... I'm not going to go Guardian because I knew he was inevitably going to go Mega Knight anyway. And now what we can do is hopefully hit the Little Prince with the bowler. And that actually looks like it's the case. So that's good for me. We will get a Giant down just to make sure we don't lose the tower. And now this one's actually turned quite south. It's not looking great, is it? We'll get the Goblins down for the bowler. Sorry, for the barbs. Although one was on the tower for some reason. And now we just need to try and get one more graveyard push. I'm not really too sure what counters he's got for graveyard. But yeah, okay, that's not looking good. And the Guardian didn't even spawn. Are you kidding me? I'm sure I used the ability. Okay, so we'll use Mega Knight. I need to get the bowler really quickly. Come on, give me the bowler, please. Bowler, bowler, bowler. Okay, that's good. I'm going to arrows just to make sure we take everything out. Inferno Dragon will get some good value. I don't really know how I'm losing all of a sudden, but that's fine. It's what it is. We can now go all in. We'll get the graveyard down. We'll get everything going in. We've got the dragons. We've got the giants. Not the dragons. And he wins with arrows. Like, come on. Really? Okay, whatever. So, I don't know. I should have won that game. It's what it is, though. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But, I don't know. I do enjoy using this deck. I'm sure I could have won if I played better. But anyway, you win some and you do lose some. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.